Welcome to New Mexico Black Rifle Operators Union. I'm your host, Sean. Tonight from thetruthaboutguns.com, ATF issues new open letter clarifying partially complete 80% striker fired semi-automatic pistol regulations. So, what has essentially happened is the ATF has taken carte blanche, went after 80% lowers again. This time they've done it with another fiat order. The problem I have with this is it continually happens. This one is written in such a way that it leaves a lot of leaves a lot of room for interpretation. There we go. That would allow the ATF to go after normal gun owners and users. So, what do we do about it? Free men don't ask permission. I'm beyond asking permission. This seems stupid. It also seems like this is why the Form 473 was altered or changed recently, and now we know why. They're going hot and heavy after 80% anything. The language in it that I've seen about the specifically lowers, 80% lowers, when it starts talking about getting into AR lowers, this is where it starts getting really open, and that's not what we need. For one, this is a rule that shouldn't even be there, but what's going to happen now is building guns is going to be illegal unless you go through the hoops to do it. Now, I've never agreed with this. I still don't agree with this. It doesn't say anything about 3D printers, but it's definitely time we need to start holding some feet to the fire, especially after the elections and the omnibus bill that was passed. The omnibus bill, sadly, allows for ATF agents to be funded more, and that's going to be a larger problem as we get older or as we deal with this in longer terms. So, if you have an 80% lower, there's a couple of things you can do. You can destroy it. You can go have it transferred if you're going to transfer it. I didn't see any grandfather clause, but this is just now coming out. If you want more in-depth detail, check out Mike with Mr. Guns and Gear. He started talking about this as soon as it dropped. This is on the Truth About Guns, but it's also on Gun Owners of America, and the Firearms Policy Coalition (FPC) is also interested in this because they're already raising lawsuits. It's nice to see gun organizations or gun advocates. Since the NRA it basically sucks, we can at least count on the FPC and the GOA to go hit the mats. The Truth About Guns always gives you basically, it's like the news site. It's like Fox or CNN for gun stuff. So that's why I use it as a heavily as a news source, let's put it that way. But we knew this was coming. After the first of the year, they're going to be trying to come after pistol braced pistols, or pistol ARs, pistol carbines, caliber carbines that have pistol braces. They don't understand that this brace was originally designed to help veterans, or even if they do, they don't really care. I'm going more so with the latter than the former, because it's very apparent nowadays that the government is not out to save us. They are not our friends. It doesn't matter which pile gets into Congress right now. It does seem, however, that they're willing to screw us. Why else did we have, 13 or 15 Republicans side for the omnibus bill? I'm kind of tired of us sending money to Ukraine. I understand what's at stake, and to be truthful, I don't really care. Ukraine can burn for as far as I'm concerned. The United States keeping them in play or putting more financial resources there, devaluing our dollar, and more specifically, we've seen evidence that our weapons are being transferred to other places, meaning that we're now putting boots on the ground to keep inventory on our weapons because we're finding them in Bulgaria. Romania, other parts of the EU. It didn't take the ATF this time. It also, just like what happened in Afghanistan, it seems that we've let out a major amount of firearms. Specifically, we've let out Stinger missiles, Javelin missiles to the Ukrainians that have been showing up in auctions, online auctions across the EU and the rest of the world. What happens if one of these falls into the wrong hands? And since our southern border is almost completely open now, they use one of these in the United States. No one's willing to address the border issues. Biden is just now talking about locking down travel from China. That's kind of funny because the Orange Man was trying to do that and they told him no, but now Biden's trying to do it and it seems to be like he's gaining traction to do it. Now, why are they wanting to lock down China or travel to China again? They have a raging COVID epidemic there that is ripe for mutation of the virus. So we all lived through the alpha, the normal one, the first one, then the beta, then the so on and so far until we got the Omni-Man variant, which we all got, and they're dealing with that. But they didn't have any support. The government to them lied just like ours did. Only theirs was more severe than even ours. So what do we do? As I said, tired of asking permission. You do you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it's high past time that we do something. This isn't fair, this isn't right, and it seems like it doesn't matter if you're a law-abiding citizen or not, they're coming for you. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican, a Libertarian, or a Democrat either. If you're a gun owner, you're a bad guy. This is a problem. This is not how our founding fathers ever intended our country to be, nor is it that we would ever allow our country to fall this way. I'm pretty sure that our founding fathers are rolling over in their graves right now, wondering what in the hell did we do to our country? And I tend to agree with them. Like, share, subscribe, Rumble, because I will drop this video on Rumble. Be great.